From the earliest settlers of Stephen F. Austin's Old 300 to the residents of today, the attraction to Fort Bend County has always been its land and the work-life balance its residents are afforded. Located in the Houston metropolitan area of southeast Texas, Fort Bend County's population is currently more than 530,000 residents strong and projected to grow to 1 million by 2030. This growth has made the area one of the most desirable locations in America to live and work. Congressional Quarterly Press recognized Fort Bend County's Missouri City as one of the safest communities in America. And CNN Money Magazine named the county's largest city, Sugar Land, as the best place in the Southwest to live. The county's accessibility to the world of commerce is what attracts businesses to this area. Several local, regional, national, and even international businesses call Fort Bend County home. In fact, the U.S. Department of Labor ranked Fort Bend #1 in employment growth in the nation. And Fortune recognized its city, Stafford, as an ideal place to live and launch a business. Texas is one of only 7 states in the country that offer no state income tax. In addition, businesses in Fort Bend can benefit from value-added tax advantages, Freeport tax exemption, foreign trade zones, tax increment financing, industrial revenue bonds, and proactive investment in new infrastructure to maintain growth. Located just west of Rosenberg, Fort Bend's intermodal rail facility offers time-wise import-export shipping options via Mexico, and the Port of Houston and Port Freeport are both located within a few miles, providing the resources for businesses to export-import large shipments overseas. In Fort Bend, individuals are not required to be in a union in order to bid or work on a job. This helps keep the cost of doing business low and eliminates the hurdles businesses may find in other states. Sugar Land Regional Airport was recently named the #1 fixed-base operation in the Americas. With a focus on corporate aviation, more than 100 Fortune 500 companies use the airport annually. On the ground, Fort Bend offers convenient access to trade zones and business centers via major U.S. highways 59, 6, I-10, and Beltway 8. Being the county next to the 4th largest city in America offers its advantages. The Council for Community and Economic Research ranked Texas 8th in lowest cost of living in the United States. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, Fort Bend is the regional leader in household income. With an average household income of $116,000 and an average of 7,300 new households being added annually, Fort Bend residents have roughly $847 million in new purchasing power a year. Fort Bend County's unemployment rate consistently remains below the national average. In March 2009, its unemployment rate was 2.3% lower than the national average. Fort Bend County offers a strong workforce as well. Not only is it the regional leader in high school graduation rate, but according to the U.S. Census Bureau, 38% of its residents earned a college degree or higher. This highly educated workforce ensures the advancement and success of area businesses, and remain ever mindful that what is done today will continually offer prosperity and a high quality of life for generations to come. A fine balance of the public-private partnerships in the county keeps the economy vibrant year after year. The U.S. Census Bureau named Fort Bend the 3rd fastest-growing county in the nation among counties over 200,000 in population. The need to balance development and growth with public space and recreation has become even more important than ever before. The economic and community developers have done their job well. Today, the master-planned communities in Fort Bend offer residents parks and recreation facilities while its cities are expanding their public green belts. Within the 4,897 acres of Brazos Bend State Park are woods and trails and open fields that look much the way the land did when those early settlers first set foot on the banks of the Brazos, before the area even became known as the Fort on the Bend. Today, Fort Bend County has made the transition from farmland and fields to master-planned communities, and from agriculture to high-tech businesses. It's been recognized among the wealthiest, most educated, and diverse counties in the nation. What the future holds for Fort Bend County is anybody's guess. But what it will always have is its land and its dynamic people, and its vision towards a higher quality of life. Fort Bend County, Texas. You can't hold down the fort. For a free information kit, visit fortbendcounty.com.